Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Thought I'd do a quick update for you in relation to what we've seen in the last couple of days. So starting with Bitcoin. So what we have seen again from the last video, what I did expect to see was the sort of off the lows, again a bounce up to the 71.9, 72 sort of region. Unfortunately, we failed to hold the low, so again flushed straight through the range low. So to me, no position was taken. Obviously didn't long, there was no real traction. I wanted to see a reclaim of this low here at 69.3, didn't get that. So I've just been waiting in positions really, so out of positions waiting for a new entry. So the main sort of target I was looking at was the swing low down here at 656. The reason being, so it is the golden zone, and on top of that, we have a swing low as well, which we've taken out here. So two levels of confluence for me, which was enough to take that long, sort of down to that region. So far we did hold good last night during the Asian session. Again, macro, I do still expect us to take out the 58 down to the 53 region as per our last video. But what I'm expecting to see over the next sort of couple of days, again, I think this drop's going to take some time. A few things we can see, so I'm long at the moment. Looking just for retests of the 669 region, fill this sort of liquidity gap here up to the 67.5. In terms of what structures we could see, so I like to try and forecast a few things. We could see a 3-tap of the trend line, obviously down to the 64.3 before a bigger sort of bounce. Before we start getting these bigger sort of moves down, I do want to see some sort of relief rally. So we could get like a leading diagonal down here, so we get a relief rally here, and one more sort of spike down, sort of bigger move correction up, then obviously the bigger sort of shift down. This will make more sense to me. Again, it'll just bait in more longs before we get the bigger sort of drops. I'm also going to talk about in this video two options like we could see. This is my main sort of option, but again, we can't rule out if we were to get another move to the upside. So, but again, if we're long in here, if I fail to see any sort of weakness from the bears, or the bulls, sorry, I'll just hold the long up to the new highs. But this would be the move to the 53 downside. So again, it'd be a long now, just to write up, take some profits and then look for shorts upon weakness straight back down. And you just play the wave section. So that's my plan this weekend. On top of that, so that's the bearish option. The bullish option, again, we can't rule out that move to 68,000, so 79, sort of 80,000. So what I'll be looking for, well, in terms of, we'll start with the Elliott wave. So I'll be looking at, so again, this would be perfect. We've got one more sort of leg, one more leg down. I'll be looking for something like this. Let me go through it. So this entire structure here would be what we call a leading diagonal. So wave one's the longest wave, and basically it'll contract to a point, see the sort of drop, then the next leg up. So sub count would be this. And then this would be, it might get another spike up here, then down. But I like this as a reversal point, very nice area. Very nice area. And basically we'll just be seeing what's called an ABC correction. It'd probably extend out. Probably, if we did get that, we'll probably extend up to 83, I reckon. So it's something like this. So hold the lows here. We're spiking, as you can see now, a little bit. But again, I would be looking for first move up to 72. retracement back down, and then we're getting those bigger moves up for the wave 3 and wave 5. And once we completed that, then we come back down. And for this to happen, what I would expect is, again, if we start taking out these highs here, the higher high, so it'll be something like this: take out the high, come back down, high, low, then back up. But again, if we fail to reclaim even 675, fill these gaps here and just come back down, we'll just stay in that short. But as it stay in the long, again, we'll flip short if we do then sort of come back and reject these sort of areas and come back down. So yeah, so that's what I'm looking at. So again, just to show you, so again in the private group, so this morning I can identify liquidity is sat above us. For me, that is a long itself. The USDT dominance looks like it'll be a leg down. When this comes down, crypto goes up, and then obviously when we hit these levels here in reverse, if we do that, we'll then see another leg down in crypto, and then we'll spike up on here. So so yeah, there's many updates you guys can follow. But yeah, in terms of Bitcoin, so again, so I shared here, we long this morning, clear stop loss, first target. Ethereum, another long here, sort of showed my sort of thoughts as to what we should be seeing. A few other updates on altcoins as well, and then we're looking at, I did hedge on a short with Solana on that rejection there. Again, I do like to hedge just in case we do see sort of a mix of sort of price action, especially weekend has low liquidity, so you can see the sort of wicks and spikes. So it's good to hedge against sort of positions, but longing is my main sort of concern. And again, the stop is so tight, it's like 0.3% stop loss from the entry, so super low risk. So back onto, yeah, if we go onto Ethereum, so again, similar situation. So again, we update from this morning quite simply, and again, it's only simple technical analysis. It was a retest. Again, I'll show you in a second. So you want to see that retest here. We've got that, and then just spike up, just to show you again. So again, spike down, retest up. So again, it's fairly accurate. Spike down, spike up. So Ethereum, again, it'll just follow what Bitcoin's doing. So what we could see, again, I expect this to feel, if we fail to sort of get above the 2032 region, again, one more sort of low. We are missing taking out these lows here, so I do expect us to take out the 1927 region. Either we spike up big time to the new highs, or again we come up to this sort of level and then continue down. So what this would end up being is what we call a leading diagonal. So an Elliott wave, it's the start of a new trend. So this would be wave 1, take out the lows, everyone's shorting, we're not shorting. We're long up to the wave 2, 3, 4, 5, and again, that'll just complete the structure down to my sort of main targets at the sort of 16, 15 region, and that'll complete the first overall sort of wave down of the bigger sort of picture, and then we can start seeing the next few months a big rally up to the 3,000, 3,500. So yeah, no, it should be an exciting few months. Again, just don't get liquidated in the meantime. Keep your positions tightly risk managed. A few other altcoins I'm looking at here. So you've got, yeah, XRP, again, quite simply would deviate below the range. So for me, I would not get in a position until we got some sort of reclaim of that sort of low here, and then first target would be the range high up to 1.37. So again, you're looking at a nice 2% move on that. And you'd only stay in the position while you're above that level. So again, if we come up back below it, you can look to close that again and just wait. So yeah, that's the latest update. So I thought I'd give you a quick update this weekend, guys. I'll do another video for tomorrow for you. But again, Really appreciate the support. Any like, subscribe, comment, and private groups, again, do check them out. I do update those daily, and yeah, we've done really well the last few weeks, so we'll keep that going as well, guys. But yeah, well, take care. That's all for the updates for today. Please comment any altcoins you want us to look at. I'll go through that in the next video. Well, take care. Thank you.